Alright, week 12. Going against the Indianapolis Colts, led by Jacoby Brissett. Let's go take a look at the Colts stats. Brissett, 16 touchdowns, 3 interceptions only. Wow. Marlon Mack, their main running back. Patrick McGee, their rookie. Oh, Jerick McKinnon, that's right. He's doing some work there. Philip Dorsett, their leading receiver this year. After having a pretty good season last year, I think we all knew he was going to have a good year going into free agency. What else? Tackles. They have a really good forefront. Jadeveon Clowney, Justin Houston, Tyquan Lewis, DeForest Buckner. They got a really good line going. I think Richard Sherman. Yeah, Sherman did go here. 1 interception. Rock Yessin. Good name. No, they're having a pretty good record this year, as they are 6 and 4, and we're 8 and 2. So we'll see how this game goes.
20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Tyquan Lewis makes the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Complete to Hilton. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Brissett. And his throw is going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing. Brissett. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. 1st down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. On play action, now Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On second down now, it's Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's Brissett. Caught by Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To throw, Brissett. And he's got his man, Hilton. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. A first down throw for Brissett. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dee Ford, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Brissett, open man is Trey Burton. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. It's brought in by Harris. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Green brings it in. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's got Burton here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. This one into the hands of Burton. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Quick throw here to Hilton. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll throw again. Brissett completes it to the tight end, Burton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Play fake, Brissett. Gonna look deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
The previous play is under review.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Complete to Dorsett. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Here's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 3 out of the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Play action, Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
That stopped him in his tracks. A run by Mack to start the drive. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped. And this is going to be 49er football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do, didn't secure the ball, didn't cover.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On the return is Pettis. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He gets it complete to Harris. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. On 2nd down. It's Harris, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. It's overload.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This is Mostert. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
One thing you're hoping.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This goes to Mack on the check down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. To throw is Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Brissett. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brissett.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. It's spotted at the 14-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run with Harris. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. First down, and they go back to Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Garoppolo. Finding Green complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 34-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. On play action, now Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
First down, Brissett. Underneath to the tight end, Burton. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Brissett. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Brissett. And able to find Dorsett. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Here's Brissett into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. I call it no gain there on the first down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
When that ball was snapped, they were counting on it being now a one-possession game. Instead, the block occurs. That changes the whole mindset for them. And if you're the guys who just blocked it, you're floating off the field right now. Big-time play.
Yeah, big-time play. Could have been a 1-score game. Instead, it stays 2 scores. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brissett, and the catch made by Hilton. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. Garoppolo now. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man.
Brissett to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Brissett. Dorsett making the catch. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
56, the mark for 56. Check 56.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. He completes this one to Mack. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brissett.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. D Ford in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Going to throw right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Brissett on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Brissett sets to throw it. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. A first down throw for Brissett. Dumps this one off to Mack. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brissett again. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Complete to Dorsett. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing again on second down. Brissett. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Brissett now. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing. Brissett. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. On third down, here's Harris. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Here's Brissett. He's got Burton here. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Niners, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.